Well, that makes this a lot more difficult, game.
Freedom Farm, day 17. Winter. We do not have a lot of money. We keep spending it.
Well, you know, gotta spend money to make money. In this case, a very literal kind of truism.
Yeah, true.
Plug this thing back in, and I can join you.
I'm gonna take an iron bar to Clint because he wanted to try his new hammer on it.
And apparently, he just can't get any of his own.
I'm also gonna go get my shovel, which I hope is now a gold shovel, but I don't know. I can't remember. There's no timer for that sort of stuff. Did we have an auto collector for the eggs, or does that seem kind of useless to have?
I'd certainly take one if we had one, just to save us time.
That's what I was thinking. Oof, that's a lot of wool.
Connecting.
Goat milk for days.
I wonder if that means we actually have enough to fill up. We need large goat milks?
Yeah, I don't know if they were large. What is this one? Oh, it's large. Yeah, it is.
Alright. Well, in that case, for the community center... Actually, no, we don't need large goat milk. We have goat cheese already. We just need 2 more artisan goods, and we're all set with that. We'll have a greenhouse.
What types of goods?
Basically fruit, like tree fruits.
Ah, okay.
Any of them tree fruits.
Okay, well, all the animals are taken care of.
Alright.
I'm gonna go take care of Clint now. I'm gonna take care of him. If you know what I mean.
You just keep him happy. Yeah, I've only got 2 golden tools right now, but, it's probably fine for the time being. I should try making some bombs.
This will be my 2 gold as well at this point.
Alright.
But I guess you can technically only have 3, right? You can't have 4 gold tools, can you? Because the scythe, you said you can't do anything with a scythe.
Yeah, I don't remember which tools you can upgrade and which you can't, actually, off the top of my head.
Clint, I have your... There, iron bar. Perfect. 500 gold. So do you not get mail?
I do.
You do? Oh, you just let me collect it, I guess.
No, actually, we both end up having to collect it often, but, I didn't see if we had any today. I didn't see the thing, but I may just not have been paying attention.
See, that's what I had. I had the one for Clint, for the iron bar. I didn't know if they were random or not.
Oh, I thought I got that yesterday.
I just got it today. So, like I said, like, it could be a random thing, I guess.
That's possible, yeah.
Okay.
You know, actually, you could probably, if you decide you want to go level up mining or anything like that, which you might be, or mining in combat especially, if you focus on levels 40 to 80, we need a bunch of iron bars for something in the near future.
So just levels 40 through 80 of the
basic mine.
The regular mine.
Yep.
Okay. Probably pretty easy to handle with the weapon I have, I guess.
It should be a joke. I mean, most enemies die in 1 hit, basically. But we are a little limited at this time of year in terms of what we can actually level up.
True.
Although right now I just started level 45, so there may not be much to find for a few levels.
Should I go to like 60 or something?
That might be a decent idea if you want.
To the mines.
Yeah, I was figuring getting some combat level during the winter holiday would be a decent idea.
Do these colorful stones have anything, or do they just always break in one shot?
The ones that look like crystals?
Yeah.
I don't think they ever drop anything. They're kind of like glass.
Ah, okay. Then I shall not waste my time with them.
You can break them with your sword, though, if you don't want to waste any energy on doing it.
Oh, yeah. What are you things? Do you not hurt me? What are these little bouncing things? Oh,
Those
God.
are, like little dust motes.
Okay, they do hurt me. They just...
Yeah.
I was trying to hit them through a rock, and it wasn't letting it happen.
I think damage is all directional, so... You know, if you got something in the way, I don't think you actually get to do the damage.
Right. Well, okay, so another question. Are there certain rocks that give ore? Like, I know there's the ones that kind of like glow that are obvious. Like how
If they've got like chunks of stuff visible in them, that usually means like chunks of white stuff is chunks of iron ore.
Yeah.
And if they otherwise look a little unusual against most of the other rocks, there are a number of different ones that are, you know, have ore in them. If you see rocks that stand out, basically.
Okay. Because all these in this ice area seem kind of normal to me.
Yeah. The best I can think of is like a rock that looks a lot like the other rocks, but it's dead purple. You know, it's kind of weird luster to it.
Yeah. Something that suggests it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I got a secret note.
No, that's like the third one you found.
Fourth, actually.
Dang.
I don't think those were in the game before, so I'm not really sure how they work, but I think I read them and then they vanish. And it seems like they give me clues of some sort.
What did it say? You needed to be somewhere on the last day of winter or something?
Last day of a season, I think. Any season, I believe. It to be, there's a bush right above the playground.
Was that it? I thought you went to that last night and you found something.
Oh, that was the one guy who said he buried something right above the community center.
Oh.
And that was the statue, I think.
Okay. Getting my memories mixed up.
Yeah, right now I'm just focusing on mining iron and other gems and getting any combat experience I can.
What is this thing? Is it a chest? Oh. A jade. Oh, so there's like little random boxes you can break, I guess.
Yep, you can find crates every now and then.
Well, I guess this is a good way to farm stone, too.
Yeah. Certainly a more reliable source than just mining it around our farm, at least.
Yeah.
Although considering how much time I've spent mining, I'm a little surprised we don't have more of it.
Oh, the night market.
Yeah, we might want to go and do that instead.
Well, it is the last night, I believe. I'd hate to not go the third night.
Yeah, especially as that one shop changes its stock every night. If you want to head down there, I'll join you in a minute. Just got a few more things I want to grab here.
Okie dokie. We're not the only ones going. Everyone else in town's making their way there.
Yeah, not surprised. I mean, what else is there to do? Where else are you going to see a live mermaid?
There's only two things to do in this town. Drink and sleep.
That's the whole joke from, only two things to do during a blackout. Drink, one thing to do.
The old grumpy man here says he's only here for the free coffee.
That man is just waiting to die.
Hello, bug meat. Slime, tulip, artichoke, parsnip seeds. 800 for parsnip seeds? What the hell?
We haven't really been growing those, have we?
No, but I mean, you can buy parsnip seeds for 20 gold. Why is she selling them for 800? Oh, maybe it's because it's out of season or something.
That might be it.
Okay, well, there's a rare crow I'm gonna buy. And that's all she has. It's really good.
Is it a rare crow we don't have yet?
Yeah, it was a snowman. I don't
I'm not sure if we have that one or not.
Grape starter. It's a shame that you can't buy those winter seeds anywhere. That was awesome. That one, we got that one little batch of them. Alright, I'm gonna watch the mermaid thing again for some reason. I'm hoping for like a secret, like, star fruit or whatever for having the patience to come back and watch this every night.
That'd be interesting to sneak that in.
It's probably not a thing, but...
Man, Evelyn is like way more positive than George.
Is that her husband? Or is that his wife? Yeah. I mean, bleh.
Oh, we love these new traditions. I'm only here for the coffee. But apparently Sam is going to be a submarine captain.
Sam. Oh, is that the kid?
Yeah, the blonde guy.
Oh,
if he's
yeah.
a teenager or something.
Alright, I watched the show, and I got nothing from it. I at least want to go on this boat cruise, since I never got to do it.
Oh yeah, worth taking at least a look. I'm gonna head back home and drop some stuff off.
A deep sea fishing tour. So far, it seems perfectly normal.
I gave me the faint memories of going to Disneyland as a kid and riding like the 20,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea ride. At the time, apparently, it was my favorite.
Not sure if I did that or not when I went.
How old were you when you went?
17, 16.
That'd actually be a good age for it.
Old enough to have wanted to... I think I may have told you this, but me and my brother together, we were like, we have to go touch the castle, you know, because this is the castle that's been at the beginning of every movie that every Disney movie we've ever watched, you know. We have to go touch it with our hands. So we both walked up to it, and my brother just put his arms around it. It was kind of funny.
Well, it's kind of cute.
Not around it, but as far as he could, anyways.
Yeah.
I've caught 3 different new fish so far.
Yeah, just be aware it's 12:20 at the moment.
I'll fish until I die.
It's a good day for it.
Alright,
You can just rest in bed tomorrow.
Coming back, actually. I wonder how long he'd let me stay here, though.
Not sure what's creepier, him kicking out at some point in the middle of the ocean, or him just like, you can stay forever.
You can stay here and fish forever.
You never leave. You stay here forever. Oh man, that was... Okay, stupid side note, but they, from the old World of Warcraft games, they used to do these, like, trailers for, like, every major expansion. Yeah, and they had one in particular for a place called Zulamon, which was a group of trolls that had basically taken up with a new dark god that they were going to be worshipping, and one that would allow them to regain their honor and shit. Which is like literally how about 90% of troll civilizations end in that game.
Okay.
But what I loved about it was the trailer followed the leader, and it's just the most hammy, overdone voice acting, but it's so fucking good. I mean, it's this really, like, over-the-top sort of almost Caribbean accent, because all the trolls sound like that. And it is the hammiest voice acting, but I don't know, for some reason I just loved it. I'll have to see if I can find that trailer. I really loved that one. Especially since the guy was so passionate about delivering, like, every hammy line. Damn, that was a fun expansion, too. That was a really rough-as-hell place to beat.
I got a letter from the mayor. Apparently we're having, like, some sort of secret Santa.
Yep.
Who'd you get?
I got Alex.
Oh, I got Abigail. Is there any way to, like, cheat and figure out what she loves?
Yeah, you could look it up online.
I don't want to give her copper and break her heart like I did Clay. Or Clint, I should say.
My father was killed by copper.
And you subsequently became a blacksmith.
Okay, so...
Oh, also, I got some of these creepy fish. Do we need any of them? Blobfish, spookfish, midnight squid?
I don't think so.
Speak now if I ever hold your peace.
Okay, so I got Alex, you got Abigail, right?
Yep, Abigail.
Okay, so... her favorites are amethyst, blackberry cobbler, chocolate cake, a puffer fish, a pumpkin, or a spicy eel.
Amethyst it's probably going to be.
Yeah, I think so. And I got Alex. His... Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex.
What's wrong with him?
What does Alex love? Complete breakfast.
Oh.
Salmon dinner. What does he like? All eggs, except void eggs.
Captain America.
Jesus, neutral. All fruit, except for tree fruit and salmon berry.
He's
all
too
milk,
happy.
all mushrooms. Fucking doesn't like salmon berries or horseradish, and apparently he hates holly and quartz for some reason.
Oh. I'll just try to remember an amethyst if I can even remember what an amethyst looks like.
Why'd I have to get like the one guy who's like impossible to shop for?
Oh, there we go. Amethyst. Okay, it's those purple things. Got it.
I had to use one of the universals instead.
What are you doing with that scroll?
Hmm?
You
It's one of the secret scrolls. I have to read it.
Oh.
Starter Up Saloon Special Orders. The Mayor Lewis. Autumn's Bounty. Double order of high fiber bread on the side. Marnie gets pumpkin pie.
What?
Demetrius. Bean hot spot or hot pot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like special orders for them, I guess. Caroline. Fish taco.
Like, so you give them that stuff, or...
I think this is just like background information.
Okay. I guess it helps you figure out what they like.
I guess. That's just got a treasure map, I think.
You just got a treasure map? Is that what you said?
I think so. I'm gonna screenshot it. The page from someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he'd make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elite is a bit foppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin and likes crab cakes and pomegranates.
Is Clint single?
I don't know. He's married to his work, at least.
Ah, yes, the eligible blacksmith bachelor.
The eligible bachelor. Maybe I'll see if I can find that treasure chest. I think I know where it was pointing. So when is this, like,
It said the 25th.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming... I don't know if it said the 25th or if it said December 25th. But
well,
either way, I would assume it would still be 25th, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Does the game just like pick like a certain month to represent every season?
This is the month of Decemberween!
Like, I mean, I could kind of get behind that. Like, fall would just be could blatantly just be called like August. Spring could just be called, you know, like April or May. Summer could be June. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting kind of crunched together there, but...
Huh, I got a strange doll.
Not scary.
Someone's just burying green dolls, I guess. With socks on.
They're great, they're good. I don't know why I keep thinking of that.
It's a good movie.
It's just like every weird thing that we've come across in this game, like that we think the town is responsible for, it just immediately takes me back to that cult status.
Well, it is kind of fun to imagine this place, like, literally having some kind of weird cult like that going through it. Especially since just imagining the game taking a very weird, like, right turn at some point.
Where's the part where we come back with guns and kill everyone on horses?
We could get a horse at some point. In theory, I think we could even get dinosaurs at some point.
Theoretically, you could be riding a dinosaur right now.
Life finds a way.
Oh, that's not what you swing at an enemy. Pickaxe is not as effective as the sword.
Well, you know, you should have brought your pen down there with you. The Pen 15 Club. Hey, which floor are you on?
78.
Alright.
It's like that website. PenIsland.com. You know that one.
Haha, yes. Finest source of writing implements you'll find. A little anal at some points, but you know.
Can the ladder be hidden underneath these things, like these little glass diamond shards?
I think so. Usually it'll be hidden beneath a rock or an enemy.
That's what I was thinking. These things just seem like they're way too easy to break to give you a ladder immediately underneath them.
Yeah, I can't think of an instance where I've gotten one from that.
Where's the ladder? Oh, come on, there's no enemies left. It's just rocks everywhere.
Your new enemy is rocks.
My new enemy is The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Who has begun to star in every movie ever made, if you have been paying close attention.
I had noticed he was getting to be pretty popular.
He's in every movie. It's weird. I can't think of another actor that's gone out of their way to be in so many movies.
Well, he does have a pretty decent range. I mean, hell, he can do kids stuff like Moana.
What, the Tooth Fairy?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was literally like a buff Tooth Fairy, and that was the movie. But of course, it had its own thing.
I sort of feel like that was the entire, like, elevator pitch for that one.
He's the Tooth Fairy, but he does his own thing.
But he's fucking ripped.
But he's fucking ripped.
He is swole AF.
No, I like that. You should just keep it at Diana, but he's fucking ripped, and that's the pitch, and they're like, okay, you know what? We like this, let's go with it.
Especially, like, you gotta sort of imagine the entire thing as, like, starting up talking entirely normally and then just going full, like, drunken Jersey accent for that line.
But he's fucking
coming in. Appreciate you giving this pitch meeting. I believe, you know, I have a wonderful investment idea for your hard-earned money. Going to, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, fine actor, seen him in everything. Good, family-friendly, great, you know, great stats and all that. This time he's gonna be the Tooth Fairy. this time around. Think of a different Tooth Fairy. It's kind of a new thing for this age. A retelling of a classic. This time it's swole as fuck.
It's your boy Dwayne. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You seen this guy's pecs? Oh my god!
He is like really stupidly ripped. Oops.
I remember hearing something like, you've heard of like how some celebrities have like really crazy riders, like concerts, musicians were like famous for it. I think one of his was that he gets to bring his entire gym with him wherever he goes. And it's like 50,000 pounds worth of equipment and stuff like that.
And he carries it all on his shoulders.
Yeah, it saves an airfare, but... Although I do recall, one of my favorite stories was they had an interview with a guy who used to represent, I think, like Led Zeppelin or something. And Led Zeppelin had the famous contract stipulation that was like no brown M&Ms or something. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So, apparently in their concert rider was a thing saying, hey, we demand M&Ms in the room, and that's not unusual, demanding snacks they like and stuff, but their rider always stated, there will be no brown M&Ms. You must remove all the brown M&Ms from the bowl. And apparently they were having like a thing where they were interviewing like the band, and they were talking to them, and one of them was like, why did you guys request that? And their guy was saying, actually we didn't. It was in there, but it was actually our manager who put it in, and we actually asked him about that once we found out he was doing it, because we thought it was really weird, and his explanation was it was a way to check to see if the venues were reading the contracts.
Ah. Well, I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, he's saying, look, if they aren't reading, and that's a very easy thing to do. It's nitpicky, but it's easy. And he's saying,
Depends on how many M&Ms we're talking about here.
Even if it's like a bowl or something, that's a relatively minor amount of effort compared to like most of their stuff going to concert, arguably. But yeah, I mean, it's a pain to some degree. If you had like 1,000 bags of M&Ms or something. But it struck me as kind of an amusing point.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. I had to come back early, by the way. I was a little tired. I didn't get all my stamina back, and mining really does wear you out pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't really get to me anymore, but I think it's just because I got a nice pick, and I'm also, friggin' jacked as hell over here.
Level 10 mining, and I'm level 2, I think.
Yeah,
no,
I mean, it
I'm
makes a
level
big difference.
3. Okay.
Be sure to bring food with you when you go. Just to, also, it's keeps you safe if you end up getting the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, cat. I forgot to water you today. There was snow all over the ground. You're fine. Just lick the snow.
When our cat dies, it's going to be your fault, right?
Well, our cat loves me.
Doesn't know any better. That's the problem.
Oh, that's a cruel thing to say.
What can I say? I'm a very cruel person.
Ooh, 10,000.